Aloha, September 9th, Tuesday, 2025. Thank you for tuning in. Superconscious divorce coach, Christina Estrada here. And girl, you hear her, guys. And girl is there. Anyway, so I am here today and I've been just going through all these phenomenal things in my life to share with you, to show you that, wow, how lucky I am. And just how grateful that I have all these experiences that I've just truly flowed myself into because of the things that I've decided to change my perspectives of how I view my viewpoint in life. And I know yesterday we were talking about who am I? And who am I is such a big question in, I think, just the whole focus of like carving into oneself, really having the realization of who I am and what brings to the forefront to you. Like I say, every time you work with me and anybody who works with me, this is not me. This is actually, the work that you put yourself through and want to like dig in and really take the time to carve into yourself. So in order for this magical work to work, alchemy, shifting, transformation, shifting through timelines like you've never believed because you just changed your focus with me. I mean, some of you have gone through my pilot group. Thank you for the returning people coming. I know you're experiencing these freaking phenomenal transformations. Leave a heart, red heart, if you want to connect. If you're connecting, write connection on the Dropbox over there. We share what our thoughts are. Connections. And I think the deeper the connections that we have with ourselves, we have it with each other, and with each other, it's like building community, not only with oneself, but with others. And which leads me to the point of, like, I was talking to my friends Obes this morning, and we were talking about pleasing others. And is it for approval? And do we need that approval from others in order to be who we are ourselves and who we are? And now it goes back to that question, who am I? Who am I as an individual, and what do I bring to the forefront of myself? And what is the make of it without the ego? Without the descriptions of others that really sit there and just go, I am this ... because this is how other people see me out there. Or this is who I am ... because I view myself from within and then from without. Like, out, in, inner first, inner reflection, inner thoughts, all the things that we're thinking in our head. All the things the stories that we tell ourselves, right? Because when we're talking to ourselves, like, what are the stories that we tell ourselves every day? And just having to sit here and just realize the conversations I have with myself, like maybe 2 months ago, is completely different than the conversations I have with myself now. I've been using more of a strategic choices, which strategic choices is where it is a win-win-win situation for everybody. It is not just only for my benefit. It's not just only for somebody else's benefit. It's for the whole collective. Like sometimes silence, like I was talking to my auntie, and sometimes silence is the most powerful weapon that we have as superpowers as human beings. Well, having silence it's interesting because most of us would live just to react, right? We're pissed, we're mad. Those are the first emotions. You're angry about whatever somebody has said or did, or, and it hurts us, of course. So we're going to lash out and we're going to say things that are not very kind or nice, right? Is that a strategic choice? If, like, say, for instance, you're driving and somebody cuts you off and they're like, ah, right? And how about if now you change perspectives and you get in the driver's seat of that guy that just passed you, and how about if he just found out that his wife is in labor and having a baby? or a classic, you know, maybe he's got diarrhea. It's going to poop his pants. Get out of the way. Oh my God. Have you ever had that happen? I've had that happen to me. I know how that feels. And that is the most awful feeling. And you know what? That's in the extended. So seriously, if you guys are the members, please go to the extended version or the extension of this episode, because definitely you're going to want to hear the story, guys. If you're following my content and you just think I'm funny as, you know, get out of here, and you love my stories and you're just enjoying my company, make sure you become a member and get this content, because it's coming and it's pretty funny. I can't make my life up. My life is a complete, it's just evolving so fast. I say one thing, I'm going to go do this. I did stand-up comedy. I'm doing stand-up paddleboard. Tomorrow I'm going to be heading out paddleboarding again. I'm conditioning myself to where I'm going to be doing, you know, I want to try out for the paddle team, you know, right? I think they have girl is ready to go for a walk. Okay, give me a second. So anyways, you know, now it's like stand up for myself. I guess 2025 is the whole theme of 2025 for me, is stand up. And how does it look like for me and myself, and how is it going to look like for you? Because 2026 is right around the corner. We're looking at September right now. October's just like that Halloween, and then all of a sudden, boom, we're in the holidays. So I hope you're all with me, because, you know, 2026, what is 2026? Let's start reflecting on 2025. And if we're not doing the things that we want to be doing at 2025, how do we get there? How do we shift you in the fastest way that you're getting what you want in your life? Thank you again. I do appreciate you. We're going to go and extend now, because definitely this is where the work's at, you know. I mean, I can leave you here if this is where we part. Thank you for your attention and the space that you give me. I appreciate it. And if you follow me through the extended, I'm just so honored and so grateful, because this is where the real magic happens. You've never seen alchemy like this before. I've been collecting a lot of things from different people that really just are manifest just wow. Okay? I mean, it's there, and I see it, and it's not just the potential. It is now, like it is. So follow me on extensive. I'm going to go walk girl first, then I'm going to do the extensive, or I might even just do the extensive while I'm walking girl. You know, if you know me, I'm always multitasking, and I love it because it keeps me sharp. So with that, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day. Leave a heart connection if you understand and you're like digging my content. And then if you are, make sure to hit that subscribe notification. Always appreciating donation. And I'll see you on the other side. Get ready, because this is where the magic's going to start really piecing it together. It's going to come together in such a way that you're like, wow. And it's a training that I took over the weekend, and I want to share with you. So with that, light, love, and aloha with abundance.